Welcome to the round 3 WAFL wrap. We kicked off with a Friday night game, South Fremantle's second night game to kick off their home and away season. They hosted East Perth, and East Perth led at every change to win convincingly by 75 points. Royals veteran Craig Wolfe had an outstanding night with 34 possessions and also kicked a great goal. Down at East Fremantle Oval, Claremont hosted Subiaco in unusual circumstances while we're waiting for the showgrounds to be prepared. The Lions convincing 80-point winners in that game for their third straight win for the season. Swan Districts had their first home game for the season up at Steel Blue, and they came from 35 points behind to defeat Peel Thunder. Rick Carey starred up in front of goal in only his fourth league game, bagging 8 from 15 disposals and 9 strong marks, which takes him to second in the Bernie Naylor medal. Rounding out the round, we had West Perth hosting Perth, who were undefeated at that stage, and West Perth desperate for a win. Perth hit the front in the third quarter in a really tight tussle, but the Falcons kicked home with 5 goals to 1 in the last quarter to win by 18 points. What proved to be a pretty quiet week for the match review panel and the Tribunal. Peel's Zach Clark accepted a reprimand for rough conduct. It was graded as negligent, low impact and to the body. South Fremantle's Alistair Gillespie accepted a 1-week penalty for rough conduct, also graded as reckless, low impact and high contact. And Matt Taberner from Peel also accepted a fine for an obscene gesture. Going to cover off on some of the individual performances for round 3 in the senior footy for our AAMI Player of the Week. Swan Districts continue to unearth some outstanding talent, and this week Rick Carey up forward kicked 8 goals. Our WAFL Colts young gun for round 3, Caden Fulgrave, who's bounced back from a serious injury during the summer to play his first game for the year, kicked 5 goals from 16 disposals, 7 marks and 5 inside 50s. I saw that game live. He's a terrific young talent. All right, we've got a special guest with us today, Raf Gordonino, our WAFL State Academy Manager. Welcome, Raf.
Thanks, Nappy, for having me.
Good. Can you step us through, mate? You've had your second intake of the State 18s. How's your squad looking?
Oh, look, the depth this year is fantastic. It's a real credit to the WAFL clubs and to obviously the community clubs and how they've developed these kids to bring them to us, ready-made footballers for us. We're really excited this year.
Fantastic. And what does the program involve with these boys?
Well, what the program involves, it's an intensive 3 months ahead for the players. They train and play really with the State Academy, and on weekends when we're not playing, they go back to their WAFL clubs and really be leaders back there at the clubs. What else does it entail? We probably had a summer program with a core nucleus of the group, which we feel has really gelled together, and we're really excited that we're going to have a great year this year. Fantastic.
And there's been some changes to the talent format. Can you step us through those?
Yeah, the AFL have brought in a fly-in, fly-out, almost a mini AFL season. Within the space of 2 months, we'll play in a round-robin competition against all the Divi 1 sides. So our first match will be against South Australia in Adelaide, and then our following match will be here at Medibank against Vic Metro. So we're really getting that taste of the elite level and what it really means to be a top-end player in the WAFL.
Thanks so much, Raf, for giving us your time this morning.
My pleasure, thank you.
Got some great fixtures coming up for round 4. Starting off the round, we've got East Fremantle hosting the Tigers down at East Fremantle Oval. We've got Peel Thunder hosting the undefeated Subiaco at Bendigo Bank Stadium. Swan Districts will be hosting South Fremantle. South will be absolutely desperate for a win. And then we've got our first derby for the year, the big Perth Derby, with the Royals hosting the Falcons in what should be an absolutely cracking game and a replay of last year's grand final. And remember, for all those WAFL punters, it's great to see footy will be Saturday afternoons, all 4 games at 2:05. And remember, kids under 16s are free at the WAFL. Don't forget to follow us on WAFL's official Twitter page at WAFLofficial and join us on Facebook. Hope to see you all out at the footy this weekend, and remember, it's family-friendly footy.